shoot. So this is why, if you're not really in the mood to do something and you think you can do it really quickly and decide to do it, that's why you don't do it, because of stuff like this. Hello, welcome back. Hey, I want to pop this valve cover off this John Deere real quick. I want to just see if there's a valve stuck on it. It's been 3 years sitting here. The tires are almost flat, so I'm going to have to air them up. But I do need to give this John Deere a little bit of time. And I have never been inside of this motor. Actually, I have never been inside any of these John Deere motors, so it's all kind of new to me. But I think I'll just pop this valve cover off and see if the valve's stuck. And I think it'll come off. It might hit this carburetor, or it might hit the, which I can drain that anyway. I think it's out. Just a little O-ring in there. Well, that was easy. So yeah, basically, if it's not a stuck valve, I probably ain't gonna get too far on this today. That thing might not even come off that easy. It'll take more than that. I'm gonna get a different one. There she is. I was starting to wonder if that thing was going to pop off easy. Oh, it might hit the water neck and all. Oh, I'm sitting in the toolbox over here. So I'm not sure. So that outside one, that might be the fuel. That might be the exhaust. I don't know. I might have to get the book. Might have to look that up. I'm not sure which one's exhaust and which one's fuel. Almost looks like the inner ones would be the exhaust. Oh, yeah. The valve right there is stuck open. So you can see that valve right there. See that gap in it right there? It's stuck open. So you see that come to it. So see them other ones down in there move. And it might not come out. Oh, okay. So that spring what keeps pressure on it. Yeah, see, I know pressure on it moves. That's actually a good sign. And yeah, I was kind of being dumb on that part. I knew that. So this works for a lot of people. It works for me. Thing is, I don't know if it's bent, why it's stuck. So it's closing up. A little bit. So yeah, I don't know. But I guess I would know if I get it back out and it sticks back in. I guess I will know if it's bent or what. Shoot. It's off there now. Alright, I gotta find that. That's that little cap. I knocked it off. And that's gonna be fun to put back on. So this is why, if you're not really in the mood to do something and you think you can do it really quickly and decide to do it, that's why you don't do it, because of stuff like this. Which ain't bad. I just lost a little clip. I just gotta compress that ring back in. But I do not have a tool to do that. So, and the valve stuck. So I'm gonna just have to pull both rocker arms, pull both these rocker arms off, and I don't know if I can make a fork to put that back in, or call a buddy and see what he's got, or look on YouTube and see what they're using to compress these things. So, but I probably should have just took it off anyway and tapped on it dead center lightly, versus I hit it on it at an angle trying to pop that valve loose. So, and I shouldn't have did that. I should have just took it off anyway. So this thing's been apart probably 500,000 times in its life. Yeah, this thing looks like somebody's used an old adjustable wrench or something on this thing many times, where these nuts are rounded off and stuff. If you guys can see all these little corners, probably can't. Show them nuts. That nut's got a cone on it, flat on this side, cone on that side. So I gotta remember that. You know, before it's over, I'm gonna wish I'd put this in the garage. Okay. Alright, I'm getting pretty close with it. I think I can push it in by hand now. Well, I'd tap it in with my bad hand. So that's a plus, I guess. And I mean, it's getting pretty free. The thing here in a minute, I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm going to put that spring back on there without a tool. But I'm not even sure how the tool goes on this thing. For sure. But I went in there a few minutes ago and looked, but there's not one video that I can find on this. But like I said, I don't know how I'm gonna get that spring on there yet. So I might have to put in I'll spray all of them. I don't know if it hurt anything or not with BB Blaster, but these old John Deeres are tough. They're tough and actually pretty darn simple to work on in a way, compared to today's world anyway. Ah, just wiped that off and I dropped it on the dirt. But you know, this thing 1936, this thing probably been dropped in the field and every place else. I think this spring will straighten out once I get it. That thing probably shoot over and knock the camera clean out. Oh, that's scary. Boy, I think that worked. Well, if that works, clamp, spindle off your deck, and a tie rod for it. Well, I think it sounds good. That one's got these got a little bit better. This got more of a thug to it though. Not sure what that means. Huh. Yeah, not sure what that means yet. But let's shove this thing together and see. Okay, I'm happy if it stays. Alright, I'm gonna go in there and see if I can find a torque spec on this, get the other nut on, get the plugs clean. I'm gonna spray some stuff up in there. Maybe I'll just dump a little kerosene in there. Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'll just put a little kerosene in both hoses. Maybe that'll help clean it. I'll put a little additive in the fuel. I don't know if that'll help. I need to get rid of this fuel. So let me go find a spec on it, and I'm gonna get rid of some of this fuel that's in here. So, okay, I watched a video on this. Dirt Grain and Steel, so I've been watching. And he says he can't find nothing in the book on torque. And he torqued his down at 75 foot-pounds. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Whew, that's some nasty stuff. Okay, that one's there. That one's there. So, all right, I'm gonna go clean the spark plug. Get that valve cover. I broke the gasket, but it's on top, so I'm not going to worry about it because I'm gonna see if this thing will fire off, I guess. Because if I gotta take it all back apart, there's no use getting too carried away with it at this point. Fresh gas, I put some cleaner in it. Get the oil checked here. Ugh. Alright, so got that pretty clean, looking good. So okay, got the oil in it, got fuel in it. I don't see nothing really leaking. Got the gas flushed out of that line. I think that's filled full of gas, that cylinder, and the reason it's stuck. So the float is definitely stuck on it, so I don't know how full that, I mean the gas can't be that high. It's that cockpit open. Oh, it's right there, look at that. Alright, I'm gonna let that thing drain. I'm gonna try to get this cockpit off of there. I don't even know how much is in here. It's gotta be about empty. I pumped it out. Alright, I'm getting hot and I smell like gas. Definitely, I think I'm gonna have to order a new one. That's crazy. Filled that cylinder. So, okay, I'm about done with this thing for a day now. The valve's unstuck, but everything's full of fuel, so I just need to let everything set a little bit. I'll throw a rag over that. I ordered a bow off of Amazon, and it is a fuel bow, and I got some gas Teflon tape for that, made for gasoline. I had some of that, I don't know where it went, but I'm getting rid of that three-way valve to the kerosene and all that. None of that worked anyway, or mine, but I don't know. I don't think I need it. I'm gonna keep all the parts, put them in a box, and if I sell a tractor, it can go with it. But anyway, got this shut-off bow for it. So this fitting, I have Google till I'm blue in the face, and I don't show you this thing. So I don't know if anybody's used one of those, but from what I can Google, and there's very, very little online, and I don't think there's one YouTube video about this fitting that I could find. I mean, I spent hours looking. So I guess you just shove that up on your line like that and screw it into the bow. I guess. I'm still trying to figure it out, but that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully I don't screw up the bow. I think fitting about $6 if I screw it up. So I don't know. That's kind of weird. I said there's not a lot of stuff online. So as you can tell, I ain't worked on a lot of these, so actually this is the only one I've ever worked on. But you probably already figured that out. Forgot what I was going to tell you, but so I got this tape. I always thought that tape was yellow. I got it. It's actually white, so but it says gasoline on it. Okay, I was going to do a little test. I put a little gas in it. I didn't put much before I hook everything up, but I kind of curious to see if that thing's gonna leak around that. So I'll probably just let that sit there tonight without touching anything. Valve shut off, so not, but it's in there. Getting some out. Man, where that thing is leaking somewhere. My gosh. There's gas all over me. Lord knows when I'm messing with this tractor. It don't matter if I'm just starting it or what I'm doing. I go in and smell like gas. I'll lay it up there in case. That way it don't spark and blow us up. I don't know if that would really happen or not, but my luck, probably would. So anyway, I'm gonna get the gas line put on this, see if I get that float working, and see if this thing will fire off. I don't know. I'm gonna try to just work on the float without taking a carburetor off and see what's going on with it. Look at that spring. See, that's a lot of crud on there. Look how green that is in there. Okay, I'm back on the John Deere after about 3 weeks. I got a new set of plugs ordered for it. Get them put in here, and it's firing now. That was a mess. That which you seen, I broke the dang segment bow on it, so had to get another one of them where I got it put in. That's all done. So put a new set of plugs in it. But anyway, it wouldn't get no fire, so I was going to sand the points on it and or put new points in it, but they kind of look decent, so I sand them. It's firing now, but in the meantime, when I was trying to get this off there, you can see I busted this cap. That one bolt was froze in there, so just got it ordered, got it put on the brand new one. That was 50 bucks. The bow was 40 bucks, so a couple of them was my mistake. I don't know if I could have got that off anyway, and if I spent a little bit more time on it maybe, but it was pretty bad shape. That bolt was, it froze. So anyway, we are getting fire, and I want to see if this thing will fire up today. It's been 3 years setting, so I'm hoping the valve does okay. That was, I think, what started all this. I don't know, my guess. What started all that plug over there bowed out, and it quit firing. And I think that's what stuck the valve on it. It's just, I guess it kind of washed it, I guess, with fuel, because the fuel didn't have nowhere to go but out the pipe. So that thing was blowing flames 2 feet high on me. So anyway, I backed it in there. It's been sitting for 3 years now. So I think it's ready to see if it'll start. And I'm really hoping it does. So new cap, new shut off, new plugs. I did not get plug wires. I probably should have. So, and I am on the road out there. I got a little bit of shade left, but I don't think I'm gonna try to fire it up underneath this until I see what it's gonna do. Look, all the tires are just about flat on it. But I think I got enough to get around front to put some air in them, so. Okay, I just got a little bit of gas in it. I'm gonna roll this thing out here, and hopefully I can get it out here. This shade is going away pretty quick. So, see if I can get this thing rolled out without hooking to it. I might have to hook to the darn thing. It's out now. Okay, here we go. 2 new plugs, got the point sanded, new cap, new bow. Carburetor is not rebuilt, but it's a little iffy. But I think it needs it. I think that float might be sticking a little bit, but so, okay, let's see what it does. That's on, that's on, choke's on. 3 years. That's pretty sweet. bit of adjustment on it, and I'm not very good at that part, but I will adjust a little bit. I don't know, it almost sounds good in a way, but I'm not sure. Anyway, almost got 2 flat tires there on the back row, so we'll get them aired up before I do any more with it. And it needs a bath bad. So too, I was going to tell you, never mind.